So, Jermall Charlo knocks out Hugo Centeno Jr. in the second round, and with a vicious left uppercut to the head, to the temple. Jesus Christ. Man, many people question if Charlo's power would carry up to 160 from 154. Well, I believe the questions are answered right there. It's not too much to say about this fight. It did go 2 rounds, but the one thing I would say is that Centeno Jr. did show a lot of head movement. He moved in angles just to confuse Charlo a little bit, which I did see in the first round, even though it was a bit of a fill-out process between the two fighters. Of course, into the second round, it was all she wrote from there. Of course, what's the next step at this point? This was a WBC title eliminator. A final eliminator, that is. The winner of this fight will become the mandatory challenger to Golovkin's WBC title. As soon as Jermall Charlo got the opportunity on the mic with Jim Gray, he immediately called out Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. And he said, "Where you at, Triple G? Where you at?" And I think he called him Little G, too. So if you wanted to make a statement against directed towards Triple G, I guess that's the best way to do it. And to be fair, Charlo hasn't really fought. Well, I know this is only his second fight at middleweight. Yeah, we got to see him in there against probably a better top notch middleweight, I should say. Stuttering there, guys. I guess it's the ice cream. But it's all good. But anyways, I'm definitely want to see that fight now. Now the question is that what will the WBC do? Will they force the mandatory fight to take place? Will they order it, and then Golovkin and his team is going to have to make a decision on what they're going to do? Are they going to negotiate to pay Charlo's step-aside deal? If it does come down to it, I have a feeling that the WBC will call that fight in a few days or so. I have a feeling, because 6 months is too long for them to drag this out. If the WBC did, they did sanction the Golovkin Canelo rematch for September. So, we'll have to see though in the next coming days what they'll do, how they're going to rule on this. But definitely want to see that match between Charlo and Golovkin. This knockout by Charlo definitely made a statement here. And yes, people can go ahead and dismiss it all they want to, because Hugo Centeno is not a top-notch middleweight. We get that. But the fact is that this is more about Charlo trying to make a statement. And he did that, by really just blasting. Went through Centeno Jr. just like that. And yes, Centeno Jr., I think has he been stopped before? I have to go check. Let me see. Yeah, he was stopped before by, I think Krellick, the guy that Jacobs is fighting, I think next week or so. So, that's all need to be said about this. What do you think now? And what do you guys think about this? How do you guys like your chances? Jermall Charlo's chances against Golovkin if that fight does get ordered by the WBC. I have to say, man, I might have to slightly favor to win that fight if it does go down. If it does go down, that's a big if. Because I don't think Golovkin's team is going to be keen on taking off on that fight. Because they'll probably perceive Charlo as a very dangerous, high risk and low reward type of fight. So we'll see how this plays out in the coming days. Let me know what your thoughts about this. I'm out.